Hey, I'm Logan. Have you ever felt like you're just completely stuck? You've got a mountain of work, but instead of doing it, you just stare at the wall for hours. People call you lazy, and maybe you even call yourself lazy. We live in such a hyper-competitive society that's hyper-focused on success, making us feel internally guilty for any second we aren't being productive. But is it really just a lack of motivation, or is there something much deeper happening inside your brain? While they look like twins, laziness and depression are actually worlds apart. So how do you tell the difference before it starts affecting your life and your relationships? Point 1, you can't just snap out of it. First off, laziness usually creeps in when you're stressed or overworked, and you can often fix it with a to-do list or a motivational talk. But depression isn't a choice. It's a serious mental illness that you can't just shake off no matter what people tell you. Unlike a lazy funk, depressive episodes can recur throughout your life and often require professional therapy to manage. Point 2, it doesn't go away with rest. Think of laziness like being tired after a long day. You sleep, you wake up, and you're good to go. But with depression, no amount of sleep, comfort food, or self-care Sundays seems to brighten your spirits. You might feel exhausted all the time and wake up feeling like you've been hit by a truck, even after 12 hours of sleep. Point 3, you've lost interest in everything. Lazy people usually choose not to work because they'd rather be doing something fun, like gaming or scrolling through TikTok. But a hallmark of a depressive episode is anhedonia, a markedly diminished interest in the activities you used to love. If you find yourself lying in bed because you simply can't find it in yourself to care about your hobbies, your friends, or your future anymore, it's a major sign that something is wrong. You aren't being chill, you're losing your joy battery. Point 4, it impacts your ability to function. Is your laziness getting out of hand? Psychologists often look at the 4Ds, and one of the biggest is dysfunction. If your state of mind significantly interferes with your everyday tasks, like neglecting basic hygiene or failing at school and work, it has moved beyond simple laziness. When being messy becomes an inability to function, your mind is likely overwhelmed by a clinical condition, not a lack of effort. Point 5, there's no clear trigger. Oftentimes, laziness has a clear reason: a lack of discipline, low self-esteem, or just zero interest in a specific task. Depression, however, is a mystery that even scientists are still fully uncovering. It doesn't always have a clear why. If you suddenly find yourself feeling downcast, lonely, or hopeless for reasons you don't understand, it's likely not laziness, but your biology reacting to something deeper. Point 6, the weight of guilt and shame. Here's the clincher: lazy people are usually enjoying their downtime. They aren't stressed about the work they're avoiding. But people with depression often drown in extreme guilt and shame. You hate that you're not being productive. You beat yourself up every single second. This internal bully is a classic symptom of a mental illness that goes much deeper than a simple lack of work ethic. At the end of the day, acknowledging the difference isn't about making excuses, it's about getting the right help. If these signs hit home, please reach out to a mental health professional. It isn't a sign of weakness, it's the smartest thing you can do for your brain. If you want to watch more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. See you, and as always, thank you.